What is mindfulness? Let's begin with probably one of the most popular definitions, the most common definitions recited today by John Kabat-Zinn, and that is mindfulness is awareness that arises through paying attention on purpose in the present moment non-judgmentally. So we're going to get to the non-judgmental aspect in a moment. Now let's go back and look at meditation again. So here you have mindfulness and meditation. So meditation, as I described it, is a practice. Okay, it's a practice. Mindfulness, the way that I interpret this, the way that I describe it to other people and to you, is that meditation is a practice and mindfulness is the portability of meditation. So it's a portable meditation. In other words, you can practice mindfulness anywhere, anywhere at any time, as opposed to meditation, which is generally practiced in sacred spaces, these sacred spaces, right? Like for this push-up challenge, I created an actual physical space where I could effectively do my daily portion for my 30-day push-up challenge, right? And other people, generally speaking, practice meditation. They have their own sacred spaces. They create something in their own home, or they go to yoga studios or meditation studios, or have a place in the park, the beach, okay? And it can also be done anywhere, but as opposed to mindfulness, right? Meditation is that sacred space that it's kind of scheduled, okay? It's scheduled on one hand, where mindfulness is the portable aspects of being in the present moment. To really simplify this, it's essentially just doing one thing, right? Because the popular really lessons that we were taught is that you should be multitasking. You should be able to multitask in order to be effective, in order to experience more growth, and you're just scattered when you are multitasking, when you're doing many things, and you experience, because you're leaving that present state and you're being pulled away or distracted, right? So you experience that anxiety, you experience that stress, rather than focusing, being mindful on the present moment. So for instance, with this mindfulness push-ups, right, I had essentially two anchors at my disposal. One was the physical anchor that was directly across from me that I could point my awareness to, and it was my breathing. My breathing, which we have at our disposal. It's always ready. It's always there for us to return to. Okay? Now, let's talk about that judgment aspect. So when I was doing the push-up challenge, okay, and I went into my resting pose, right, my mind would inevitably wander. It would just veer off as though something was pulling it away, and I would either go into the past or into the future, okay, with me as a focus of that. And in that moment, or in those moments, judgment would occur. And the deeper you go into these self-judgment. Okay, and it doesn't have to necessarily be you judging yourself, because you can also judge other people, other groups, other things. And by doing so, you become embedded deeper and deeper into that judgment, so that it pulls you further and further away from that present state. And that's when we feel that anxiety. That's when we feel that stress. So with mindfulness, especially using breathing, okay, and focusing on just one thing, whatever you're doing, whatever's happening right now, right now, that's mindfulness. That's mindfulness.